Hi, my name is Charles Malki, biologist and plant expert with Ivory Organics, where we grow cool plants. And today we're here at Edgar Valdivia's home orchard. As many of us would like growing our food forests at home, Edgar has accomplished that. And thank you so much for having me here at your home.
Thank you. No problem at all.
So I met Edgar about 2.5 years ago in, I believe it was May of 2017. You opened your home and we got to meet through an organization called the California Rare Fruit Growers. And I'm going to put that link, which is CRFG.org. I would check it out for those of you in the California area, as well as in Texas and Arizona. And even as you said, throughout the world, you can find organizations nearest you and find other plant enthusiasts and get connected. And I, just want you to know that Edgar has been on the board. His wife Pat is still currently on the board here in Los Angeles, and I try to make as many of these meetings as well, and hoping to see you there. I wanted to hopefully take a tour of your home garden and see all of the fruit trees that you have available, and hopefully you can educate and enlighten us on what's possible with a home garden. And here we are in the city of Simi Valley. So we're dealing with winters that are, you know, a little bit below freezing and summers that are about 110, 105, right, on average?
You can see it right here. I have a pomegranate. This is one of my projects. You know, pomegranates, and now they used to be with a hard seed that when you eat it, you can even break your teeth and make a mess with your hands. Right now, we had so many, 30 different types of pomegranates that we got it from the Middle East through the University UC Davis, that they give it cuttings to us. And I planted here, for example, I used to have the old pomegranate that used to be the wonderful, that is very popular in California.
Wonderful variety, yeah. That's
so
one of the most.
I cut it completely, the whole tree, and all the new shoots, so they come in. I graft, and each shoot, I graft 10 different types of pomegranate. So that's why you can see in here, we have so many different types of pomegranates, 10 different types growing in one single plant. So you can do that in your backyard too.
So this originally wonderful variety of pomegranate was grafted with now 10 different excellent varieties of pomegranates that you've sourced from all around the world.
Yeah, with soft seeds that they don't sting your hands, and they have a lot of antioxidants. Pomegranates, as you know, is very healthy for your health because they have a lot of
Antioxidants.
Yeah.
And something else I want to emphasize is the fact that we're here now at the end of September, and we're going to enter this food forest, and there's still so much more food to enjoy and so much more to come. So let's continue.
Okay. As we continue in the pomegranates, you can see the pomegranates can grow for two reasons. Can be for flower, so it give you flowers like carnations, like
beautiful
roses.
Flowers, like a
they
carnation.
Mostly they are grow the Japanese types. They are for
ornamental, just for the flower and just for the little fruits that
and
they
you
have.
Can see in here we have a sample. This is a pomegranate that has white flower, and the fruit is white, and the inside the areoles are white.
Wow. So pomegranates are typically a reddish or orange flower. So
right.
These here bloom white and also create white fruit with the inside is also white as well. That's amazing.
Even we have now a different pomegranate that is black inside, black fruit, completely dark, that is very rich in antioxidants, comes from actually native from Iran, that is a very good for nutritional ways and antioxidants.
And when will the pomegranates be ready? Again, here we are at the end of September. When can we expect to harvest?
Next month.
So another month.
Yeah, and I want to plan to do a festival so people will come and taste all the different.
Fantastic. So October, November is ripening season.
Yes.
Fantastic.
But it's not round.
So here we are next to one of the two varieties, actually hundreds of varieties that Edgar has basically developed. And Edgar is also known as being the world's leading educator and promoter of dragon fruits in this modern era. He has been educating about dragon fruits and increasing the popularity of the fruits through educational seminars across the country, and has developed a lot of varieties that are also making it into orchards and eventually to your table through his efforts. And over here, the dragon fruit, also originally known, and it's been sourced from areas of South and Central America, was known as the Pitahaya.
Yes, correct.
And now it was it was basically taken from the Central and South America regions to Vietnam. I've learned all of this from you. And from Vietnam into China, where it was popularized as the dragon fruit. And this here is a variety known as what?
This is Trisha.
This is the Trisha.
Yeah, you can see the Trisha has thorns, the leaf, and the fruit is completely different. It's elongated fruit.
So it's more of an elongated fruit.
Yeah. It's
and
not round.
the color of the fruit on the inside,
It's completely red, deep in antioxidants.
A deep red color, and we did the tasting with the dragon fruit demonstration we did earlier.
This plant is very good, and now because we realize it's a very good root stock, very strong. So and now since we learned that technology that people can grab plants that they are kind of a weak with the weather, and this root stock will help them to survive better.
The other cool thing about Trisha and we've actually founded a business on the concept of whitewashing. This is the only dragon fruit variety that again you developed is that has natural whitewash within the tree. If you take a look, you can actually see that there's a white film that the plant naturally develops to repel that excess light, and it offers the plant protection during the hottest summer days, just like you would put sunscreen on your body to stay cooler. And then in the winter, it offers insulation to the plant too, helping the plant endure some of the coldest days. Again, just like whitewashing would otherwise do for your plant.
And protect the plant by herself. Has thorns.
It's got thorns to say, stay off, don't touch me. Yeah. You know, ready to harvest pretty soon. And what's awesome about dragon fruit, which again I learned from you, is from the time it goes from bud, it'll flower within 30 days, and from flower to fruit,
it's
just another 30 days. So it's one
cycle.
So it's one of the fastest returns, even faster than tomatoes, faster than pretty much any other fruit that I'm aware of. They can go from flower to fruit that quickly.
And you have from July till November that will flower.
And you can enjoy from July till November. That's a huge season to capitalize on.
This is a cross between Pitaya, the cactus columnar, with the Pitahaya, the regular.
And I see that it's kind of budding near the top. You see at the very top, like there's like 2 inches. Is that the flower that's going to maybe come out, or you think it's going to be more growth?
More growth.
Yeah.
And we already have one fruit this year.
Oh, I see one fruit around the corner. It
one
actually
fruit
does have.
already.
Yeah. How was it?
Good, delicious.
That's
very
great.
sweet, and no thorns, nothing at all. And it's become very
So that's another creation, another invention
creation,
going
but
on.
it's the same family. But
Yeah, they're related.
And that one is very rare plant. Remember, I am native from South America, so actually, and my city is so hot. That's why my trees are so big. Gives me the atmosphere that I am in the jungle. I need shade because it's so hot in this city, and that's what normally I teach that all the trees has to be 6 feet tall. But my trees, they are completely high because my desire is that I want that way to give me pleasure and feel like I am in the jungle and the shade.
When I came here 2 years ago, I was attracted and loved. Like when I always thought about food forest, I feel like I'm entering, just as you mentioned, from your native country, which is from where? Just so people know.
Peru.
So from Peru, and the goal is you wanted a food forest, and this is truly a forest. But I know for me, with all of the gardens I visited, everyone's emphasizing the importance of, as you've also met with Tom Spellman of Dave Wilson Nursery, that talks about a gardening concept known as the backyard orchard culture, which talks about, as you also just mentioned, is having trees that are 6 feet, 7 feet, even 4 feet. The goal is you want to be able to reach the fruit. And you always also teach the fact that you explain that you should be controlling the tree, or the tree controlling you. How do you explain it?
Actually, you're supposed to control it and cut it, so then it's more rich. But because you don't want to climb into the ladders, because you're going to fall down, you're going to break your neck, and it's very bad consequence to your health. So shorter is the best way to go. But I like bigger, like I mentioned before, for the shade and make me feel like I am in the jungle, because in Peru it has the Amazons, that is big jungle in there.
This is spectacular. You're going to love it as we continue the tour, but there's so much going on right before we even start.
Over here I have almost 80 different type of fruits. This is Sapote.
Fantastic.
White Sapote. It's almost like the fruit like avocado.
And right below that, check out these dragon fruit that are thriving in the shade.
Asunta too. They are with the red flowers. Do you see the
yeah, there's like pinkish.
Was red. It's already forming the fruit.
It's fantastic.
And
Sapote. Check out these clusters.
Oh, they are so good. This fruit is delicious. This fruit has to be hard. You pick it up hard, and then inside your house becomes soft. When it's soft, it's ready to eat. Over here we have the rose apple.
Rose apples. Do you have any that are ready?
Oh yes, yes, yes.
And check out the leaves of the rose apple. It's an evergreen tree. Beautiful addition. Here's some fruit right up here. Here's some little ones that are starting to turn yellow.
And the flower of this one is very, very nice flower. Look the fruit. The amazing part of this particular fruit is when you eat this fruit, it's like you're eating petals of roses.
Petals
that
of roses.
That is the real fruit. Taste it and
Let's do
you will
it.
see that I don't lie.
That's fantastic. And take a look at the inside. This here is called the rose apple. And there's a couple of seeds in here. And let's open that up.
So typical, being a California red fruit grower, what most of the people they do, they put that seeds in the packet and
Watch
they
me.
grow they grow
Here we
from
go.
seed.
I got a couple of my seeds too.
So
this is fantastic. It's
this is-
truly like eating petals of roses. So if you love roses, this here's the rose apple.
Over here we have another very rare fruit. It's like a cherry. It's a very black seed that the fruit comes in the trunk.
Oh, I know what that. What's that one called?
Uh,
Jogabora something.
yeah,
Gojabora.
yeah, it's very rare. That one.
It's from Brazil.
Yes.
Check this out. This here looks like a dragon
Yeah, that's
alien fruit. What is this one here called?
chirimoyas.
This is the chirimoya.
Okay,
Check out all
chirimoyas
of
are
these
growing
fruit.
over there.
Did you
Chirimoyas.
hand pollinate these or it happen on its own?
No, I don't. You have to hand pollinate. If you want to get from one tree 100 fruits, you have to do hand pollination. But I don't do hand pollination.
Check
because
this out. Something got to your pomegranate. So in between this, there's a pomegranate tree here.
The,
And there's fruit everywhere. Like there's more pomegranates. I'm going to continue going underneath. And then there's dragon fruit
all
over this entire shed. Again, most of it is within 8 feet of reach. So again, any fruit are all within reach. I'm assuming nectarine tree here.
nectarine. We have more dragon here, different type of dragon already forming.
Wow, look at how happy these plants are.
And look at all of them in pots. Over here we have more chirimoyas.
So we did a lesson on dragon fruit earlier, and we described how growing in container is the best way to be growing your
We
dragon
have in
fruit.
here the queens.
Queens.
The one side developed is crossed with an apple.
So Edgar crossed the quins with apples to deliver a more sweetness and moisture, so it's not so dry. And now you can actually enjoy the flavor of quins without the bitterness and the, as you also mentioned,
Very-
like you choke on it when you eat
Yeah,
it, but
yeah.
now you don't with this new variety.
We have in here so many different types of dragons.
Check
You
that
see
out.
all of them in pots.
Beautiful.
Different types. But the cold weather, as you can see, the heat damaged my plants, especially the cold weather and the sun.
So another variety of pomegranate here.
Pomegranates, we have 30 different types of pomegranates.
30 varieties. And this over here, what's this beautiful tropical plant?
This is a Nispero,
And also known more commonly as the loquat tree.
loquat.
Yeah.
And this one is very special because this one comes from Japan.
This is from Japan.
Yeah,
It's actually
Elongated, it's not round, it's big, elongated, very delicious.
Just
Over
big.
here we have citrus, we have lemons, we have nectarines, tangerines. We have, this is a cross between orange and a
kumquat.
kumquat.
That's
It's
a
called,
giant
it's
kumquat.
called orange quad.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but I don't develop that one. Look over here, my pears, they're falling down, and these are very good pears, excellent.
So here we got some pears that are just coming into season.
Look,
So these are
Wow.
ripe and coming down, but none of them are damaged. So
No,
we're gonna take these in.
Yeah.
Here's some more flowers off the dragon fruits that are coming out of nowhere. In between the pear tree, we've got more dragon fruit. Check out all of these fruit. These are all, again, some more pears.
now look, and the flavor of this pear is delicious. You know,
Yeah?
do you ever taste that pears?
No. What's the variety?
Bartlett.
The Bartlett pear. So here we take a look. We've got some pink on it from the last dragon fruit we. Yeah. Super sweet. It's ready. That's why
You
it
see,
fell off.
you never will find this in the store.
Never.
When you grow yourself, you eat the different flavors.
Well, I've already learned this from the commercial growers. When they grow fruit, the goal is to harvest the fruit 2, 3, 4 weeks before it's ever going to arrive to the store and eventually on your kitchen table. I have this piece.
Over here,
So the goal here is just to enjoy, you know, fresh picked, delicious fruit.
over here we have look this dragon fruit, and they're growing into the tree, loaded with the.
So here's a guava tree, and I can see the guava fruit near the top. And then we've got this dragon fruit that's grabbed itself into the guava structure. And just look at how beautiful the two have intertwined in a symbiotic way.
And look how little the pot is in 5-gallon pot.
And here we are. All of this happening right here. All of this benefit and beauty and food and nutrition and health.
You know, I have 6 different types of guava. This guava is from Asia. In Asia, they can grow apples, so they have the guava that's very hard. They can munch the hard. And this is a special one.
Wow.
It never becomes so. This is the pink guava. Inside is pink.
Yeah?
Over
Oh, I love
here-
the pink ones.
Over here, I grabbed my gold nugget. The gold nugget is a very good tangerine. I do my own grabs. And more dragons over here. Oh, look, the tail is in the ground.
Okay, so we're going through the forest now. Here we go. We got another cave. Truly feels like you're in another world.
We have in here laurel to cook. Look, figs.
Laurel?
Huge figs back there. Different type of figs. I grabbed my figs. Different guavas. Different chirimoyas. And fruit over there. That's very rare.
Lugma?
Look, very rare. In the beginning, so only there were 3 trees in the United States, and now we have maybe 200 because I give it seeds, I give it
That's
the plant.
fantastic.
And this tree is 25 years old. I live in this house 30 years.
And you said you used the lugma to make the delicious ice
Famous
creams.
ice cream. Oh, heck.
That's
It's
great.
very delicious. Look, all the these are the original dragon fruits that Paul Thompson gave it to me, and I put it in the shade. You see?
Yep.
You see too much shade. Look what happened. They don't do nothing.
They're not performing. They need some sun.
Yeah, they need some. And over here we have avocado. Over here we have orange. We have jujubes from China. Look at the jujubes over there, loaded up there.
So jujube's way at the very top. You can see those little fruit about the size of a quarter. And I'm next to, here's one of his avocados. And then to the other side of me, another avocado. And this here, I'm guessing, is a nut.
It's a lukma.
Another lugma.
Lukma tree.
Wow.
You see?
And then another one.
Syzygium. Alberta peach. Over here we have another sapote. This very good sapote. Another Asian pear. We have in here a lot of pomegranate
Yeah.
and avocado. This is special avocado.
Oh, you see the avocados in
Yeah,
there?
they're special. It's a, you know, I don't cross-pollinate
Oh.
nothing, but I plant a seed. They're supposed to be a reed, but look, there's no reed.
So if you want to explain, why are they in a bag?
Because I have a lot of squirrels.
So to keep the squirrels away. And if you take a look here, these are uncovered
Yeah, because
avocados.
yeah, I try to protect from the squirrels because especially this one, that is a brand new year that giving fruit. I want to see how they come.
Right.
And look over here, we have excellent. Try to eat this leaf. Remember.
I know exactly. This is the lemon verbena. So they make lemon
a
teas.
tea. If you have hard time sleeping, you get these leaves and you make a tea, and then you fall asleep, relax you completely.
Which way do we go next?
We can come this way, and over here you have more dragon fruit. Look everywhere.
Yeah.
And this is one of the best chirimoyas that comes from Spain. It's fino de jete.
So the cherimoya is up there.
Yeah, that produces by herself. You don't have to do any pollination.
So self-pollinating.
The fino de
That's
jete.
a huge saver of time. I know a lot of people don't enjoy fruit unless they go with their
Look in
paintbrush
here I have fig.
pollinating.
This is a different type of fig. See?
Can I pick one?
Oh yeah, take this one.
Do you know what variety it is? I
Oh,
gotta
this
do
is,
one that's close.
It's brown turkey.
Here we go. And check this out.
This is a brown turkey fig. Over here I grow in my cuttings.
So the berry flavored fig.
Look, I grow in all my cuttings in here, in this little greenhouse. Oh, so many brand new cuttings that are growing.
And then we continue. I see so there's some more fruit here. There's more figs.
Yeah.
So we got figs. This is something else, sapote.
Look, you're going to have a chance to taste this one. This one is a special pomegranate.
Are you sure it's ready?
This pomegranate, you're going to taste it. This is supposed to be very sweet and soft seed.
Wow.
Eat that one.
I thought this was going to be the white pomegranate, but it's not because the inside is pink.
Eat the aerials.
Yeah. There we go.
See, very soft seed.
Yeah, it doesn't even seem like there is a seed in there. Usually, like for example, with the Wonderful, you have to get through a little bit of crunch, but there's no crunch at all.
Nothing.
It's just the flavor of pomegranate, which is,
See,
I know something kids would love.
and don't sting your hands.
No,
Make a
because they're
mess.
lighter.
That's why I say this type of pomegranates you can eat it in the table without making a
Without
mess.
destroying the house.
And the areas are big. Oh, I have 30 different types of pomegranate. Figs,
This is awesome.
Different types. Over here, we have a lot of. Over here we have mulberries.
Oh, mulberries.
You know, the mulberry normally is a black. It's a big one. The mulberry, and make it a lot of mess. It steams your hands.
Yeah.
If you drop it in the floor, then you walk inside, you damage the cow. So I got this one from India, Saharan food. They give you a yellow
Yellow fruit.
fruit. The size of my finger.
From what country again?
From India.
So this is an Indian mulberry tree that produces yellow fruit.
Yeah, it's called Saharan fruit and Hunza. They have to very, very sweet. Oh, this is excellent fruit. You know.
So imagine instead of like growing blackberries, you can actually have a blackberry tree. Again, this is called a mulberry, and it comes in a variety of colors, from white to yellow to I've seen red,
brown, red. I have
purple.
four different types of.
Let me share with you the greenhouse. Take a look over here. This is where Edgar propagates and starts a lot of the exciting things that are happening within the garden. Just check this out. All of the different trees. The thing that caught my eye being that Edgar
This is the dragon fruit.
comes up with so many commercial varieties of dragon fruit. Check out how these babies start.
But you know, you have to start from seed, and when you start from seed, you have to wait at least 5 years to see the result. So in the garden, when you are creating new fruits, you have to be patient. It's no from today till tomorrow.
No, but that's also the excitement.
Yeah,
And that's
have
what
to
keeps you
wait,
going from
wait,
day after day. And that's why
wait.
gardening is just such an amazing hobby.
You see, even and now I have a lot of citrus that I grafting. I using the trifolia citrus too. That's a good root stock, and I grafting the golden nugget and now over here. So then that I have more lucmas growing in here. You see, from seeds.
Yeah.
Lucmas, and I have all this dragon fruit. I have asuntas in here. Asunta 5 is this one. You see, very strong, very healthy. This is Adora Trisha. Look, completely different.
Yep.
No thorns, nothing at all.
Very good.
And very strong.
I'm gonna run you guys through the food forest real quick, and then we're gonna conclude. So follow me real quick. And I'm just gonna just show off real quick to check out the dragon fruit within the citrus tree. And over here there's a date tree.
Yeah.
And then
Pawpaw is very rare.
there's a pawpaw tree.
And Chinese mulberry.
Chinese mulberry. I see an apricot tree.
Very rare, this Chinese mulberry. Look, it's already coming. They become red. See? It's
Oh,
from
wow,
China.
those are
It's a
beautiful.
mulberry.
And then if we continue checking all the citrus clusters of, I'm guessing, grapefruit or oranges.
No, this is Pataya. This is my creation.
This is your creation. What is it flavored?
Pataya, mixture between navel orange and grapefruit.
So an orange grapefruit combination. If we continue through here,
You have macadamia. The squirrels, they eat it in the ground.
let's see. So here's some macadamia shells. The squirrels got some, and hopefully Edgar's getting
They
a
get
few.
all of them. The squirrels, they get all of them.
We got, again, more avocados and apricots and peaches and
my
nectarines.
My collection of pomegranates over here, all of them from Turkmenistan, grafted and the root stock.
I mean, who could ever wish for more? I mean, you've
And
got
look,
it all.
We have Fuji apples,
Yeah.
and we have more sapotes back there. I have my bees too.
Check out the apples. I mean, you want apples, you come to the garden, you pick some apples.
Fuji apple is a wonderful apple.
And then over here, this is another beautiful fruit.
No, that's
Persimmons.
persimmon. That's giant Fuji.
So this is going to be November, December harvest.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah. And then figs, you want, you know, ripe figs, you want green figs, you got unlimited food.
Suriname cherry. Suriname cherry is like little tomatoes, red ones, very delicious.
So here we are now in this canopy of citrus, and what is this tree over here?
Mulberry. That's the India mulberry, the white.
So we got Indian mulberry, white mulberries, and then way up there, what is that amazing basketball-sized fruit?
It's a dragon fruit.
That's the dragon fruit. Look at how amazing this is. And we're gonna get to pick this one, right?
Yeah, you're gonna take home.
I gotta
and
take
enjoy this one.
this one
Just
home.
twist it around.
My kids are gonna love it. This is gonna be
Twist it.
great. There it is.
Look how big it is.
Check this out. How majestic is that? And what variety is this?
That is George.
This is
That's
called
a
the
white
George.
sweet.
This is a white one.
Sweet.
Fantastic. We're gonna love this. Excellent.
And
Well,
look,
let's.
look these little figs over here. They are so good. These little figs. Eat this little fig. You will enjoy it.
I'm gonna hold it. Yeah, it tastes like strawberries. I think it's from Paul's house, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Fino preto.
The Figo Preto.
Figo preto.
Thank you so much for this gift. Thank you for allowing me to sample all of these dragon fruit and a lot of these creations and cross-pollination varieties that have made it into commercial production, and sharing your beautiful garden in the food forest and meeting your lovely wife. And I couldn't wish or ask for much more. Thank you so much.
No problem at all. You are welcome, and I hope so. With your product, I'm going to be able to produce more fruit.
So I want to give you this as a gift from the Ivory Organics company, and I just want to share with you what I've got in here. This is our trio set, which includes the Ivory Organic 6 Macros Plus fertilizers and the 3-in-1 plant guard and the ready-to-use spray for you to use and experiment, you know, within your garden. And please keep me posted. And I'm also going to share with all of you the link to Edgar Valdivia's YouTube channel so that you can check out some more education that he makes available between he and his wife with the fig trees and the dragon fruit and so much more. Be sure to check that out, subscribe, click on that push bell notification, and if you have any questions, feel free to write to him directly, and he'll be able to communicate.
Yes.
Another important thing to consider is also joining the California Rare Fruit Growers, which is at C.R.F.G.org. And there you can find a chapter nearest you. They're throughout the entire state of California, in addition to Texas and Nevada. And they're also in Nevada, and they have members throughout the entire world. So be sure to tap into that network and just get connected with this awesome family of plant lovers throughout the world, and the value and the education that they have to offer to keep on making each of your growing seasons one of the best ever. Again, thank you so much for having me.
No problem at all. Thank you so much, and you take care.
Encouraging you all to also make sure you hit that subscribe button, click bell notification, and make sure you stay on top of all of the educational videos as Ivory Organics makes them available to you. As always, keep growing with Ivory Organics, and wishing you all.
And you will get this beautiful magazine from California Rare Fruit Growers every 2 months.
California Rare Fruit Growers, and wishing you all happy gardening. Thank you again.
All right.
Here we go.